Back to Etherington. To the inside. Pasco. And the dunk by Pasco.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Harris outside. Down low. And MP gets it to go. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Back to Mitchell. To the paint. MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. The first team that actually starts playing some defense is certainly going to have the edge.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Diaz. Bird outside. Outside for Harris. MP. He's guarded by Pasco. Sinks the tray.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Moore. He's got 6. Back to Etherington. Now Rodriguez. And here's Moore from the arc. MP grabs the miss. Team Ballers with the rebound. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
With MP up top, he's guarded by Pasco. Bird with the bucket.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Moore outside. Pass to Pasco. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Here's MP. Bird on the wing. MP. Back to Bird. And he drops in the layup off the glass. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
MP with the bucket.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pass to Pasco. And here's Moore. Here's the 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 attempts.
2 minutes.
Mitchell, left side. And down it goes for 2.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Here's Pasco. He's got 10. Here's Moore. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I like the aggressiveness to go after that block. Got there a little bit late, so that one will count.
And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite. Union Elite. Team Ballers call timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
Etherington outside. Moore. Back to Etherington. Pass to Bertie. Moore on the wing. Guarded by Mitchell. 3 on the clock. Pasco can't get it to fall.
That's a shoot-around jumper. No excuses for missing it.
Thrown away by Pasco. Pushing it up. Bertie with room to shoot. And again, no good by Team Ballers.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries. I like the decision-making there for Bird. Well done.
Team Ballers trailing. Shot's good by Pasco.
And you love the lead pass where he hits his man in stride.
Bird outside. Passes to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Now here's Bertie. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half. Union Elite ahead, leading by 10. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
It has been sheer dominance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets inside.
And Drake, getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he's got it, he's automatic.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Pasco can't get it to fall. Outside MP. Diaz. Harris out on the wing. Screen by MP. Harris shot is off. Moore outside. Back to Bertie. Up top, Etherington. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Outside Bertie. Moore. And again. No good by Team Ballers. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP outside.
Come around. Hey, yo.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. And here's MP on the outside.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Moore, high post. Pass to Pasco. Diaz with the steal. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Outside MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's more. 11 points on the game so far. Shot's good by Pascal.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Berti.
Outside Diaz. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
It's stolen by Harris. Finds Bird. Return to MP. And they double up MP. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now.
You can't waste time down there. You've got to make what we call the right now move before the defense collapses.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Pasco. It's rebounded by Robert. Bird outside. MP. Rodriguez covers. And that one drops.
MVP.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Here's Summers. Berti from long range. That shot, no good.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around. That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Berti gets the bucket to fall.
Oh, look at Berti sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Past MP. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Team Ballers. Now Etherington. And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe.
Sonny Margito, Mark Wong, Jaden Moore, James Dykstra.
Substitution for Union Elite.
The new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Back to MP. Off the mark there with the three. Inside. Shot's good by Pasco.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Outside Diaz. Screen by MP. Throws it up high. And it's Harris slamming it home. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Etherington, 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Moore can't hit it.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
And here's MP on the outside. And here Team Ballers have it. Pass to Pasco. Returns it to Moore. Outside Doherty. Pasco. And Harris with the rejection. That one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers able to keep the ball here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
With 4 to shoot. Pass to Westerhoff. Puts up a 3. MP grabs the miss. Here's Kolish. From deep, it's MP. And it's Mahil with the rebound.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Here's Dykstra. Kicks it to Summers. Wong. Here's Dykstra. And not sure what he was thinking right there. Here's Walker. And here's MP on the outside. He can't get that one to fall. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Mahil. Their offense is stone cold. Another miss there. Kicks it to Walker. To the paint. Here's MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Here's Dykstra. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My guy, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.
MP, hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't
You're not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, picks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite, Lou Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Now Carrington. Clock at 6. Offensive board. Kicks it to Pagan. To the paint. Lunn. And Lunn slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lunn bringing down the house.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Returns it to Martinez. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Passes to MP. Outside for Diaz. Now Mitchell. Back to Diaz. Outside MP. And again, Union Elite gets a bucket. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
It goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Back to MP. Pass to Diaz. Trying his luck from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Returns it to Martinez. Fires from the wing. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. It's Bird penetrating over Carrington. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Sac trailing here. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP, pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
One. MP grabs the miss. Bird outside. And the three off target. Carrington with it. Now guarded by MP. Pass to Lund.
When you have a big center like Austin Lund, you better get him looks around the rim.
Personal foul. First team foul.
At the line for the attack from Sac, Austin Lund. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Union Elite lead.
From Sac, Ben Olsen, Adam Cunningham, Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Substitution for Union
From
Elite.
16 feet out, a nice shot from Harris.
2 points.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. He's got 12. Here's Kolish. From deep, it's MP. And it's rebounded by Martinez. Pass to Carrington. They set a pick. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Union Elite. Outside MP. And Diaz. Screen by MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP. And it's Sac's ball, trailing by 5. Let's go with the 3. And Drexel Carrington, good from 3.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Now here's Diaz. Past MP. Left side Harris. MP. Back to Harris. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. To the left wing. Returns it to Martinez. Here's Olsen. Now here's Martinez. Pass to Olsen. Just 3 to shoot. Cunningham. And again, Sac with the triple.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any, not when he's got that much room.
And that one's good from MP.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Down low. And Diaz. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there. Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
MP high post. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
From deep, it's Pagan. The shot misses, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Union Elite ahead. They're up by 4. And more basketball to come after this short break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. Union Elite with the ball. They lead by 4. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult, especially while they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we'll remember from this game. Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
One with the pick. Outside for Pagan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. Here's Bird. Offensive board.
Defensive foul. Austin Lunn. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
that one is off.
MP. Shooting 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Attack from SAC trail. Martinez, left side. Kicks it to Pagan. And it's stolen by MP. The finish! And MP throws it down.
That's just what should happen off a steal. Get it immediately into transition.
That's the perfect time to do it. Those few seconds after the turnover. No time for the D to get any sense of organization.
Now Carrington, 15 points in the game. Here we go, all alone. And the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now Harris, guarded by Lund. Here's Pagan. Pass to Lund. MP with the block. They retain possession. Returns it to Carrington. SAC with another miss.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Just his first shot attempt. Lund with the rebound.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
To the middle. To end the run. And Lund slams it in.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. One with the pick. Shot clock at 5. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite with possession. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
And the Attack from SAC call time here. Deciding to make a change here.
Adam Cunningham.
Here's Martinez.
Substitution for Union Elite.
kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez.
Come get it.
Betray. Sacked with another miss. To the inside. And that one's good.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Shoots a fader. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Back to Bird. And Diaz from deep. And it's not going to fall for him. And Diaz comes over to help. And a whistle blown against MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.